How's it going, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Metal Shop Vlogs. We're here at HQ and on the road this time, but we have Miss Soularae with us. How's it going? You doing good?
Great.
Yeah. Did you? I'm good. Did you have that? How's that fifth glass of wine? Still getting here. It's just a little late.
Still getting here.
But yeah, like you're a singer-songwriter, right?
Yes.
How did you get started? Like, did you from what age or how?
I actually started writing music when I was 7 years old, and I would just write a couple songs here and there, and I actually started to like what I was writing, so I kept pursuing it, and so then maybe like 5 years, 6 years later, I kind of came out of the closet of music to my family.
How did that start? Like 7 years old? Like I couldn't even like walk at 7.
Yeah, you know what? It was we had to perform a song for our mothers on Mother's Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like you have to. Like,
yeah.
How did you write the music? Like, was it like with a guitar? Like, was it?
No, but back then I knew no instruments, so I was just writing everything and just singing little melodies or whatever.
Oh, so it was just like vocal type stuff, right? Okay, that's cool. So like, other than like the whole like vocally, like what are the instruments? No, I'm sorry, influences. Like, did you have any influences growing up, or?
Yeah, I actually listened to a lot of Stevie Nicks. I was really drawn to the song Landslide.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the first song I actually sang in front of anybody, and then.
Was that the song you sang? You sang to the. Oh no, that was your own song, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what else?
Oh no, Landslide isn't my own song. It's
no, I know, like the one that you sang to your mom and stuff. Or whatever.
Oh no, that was actually some Spanish song.
That's cool. But what other influences other than Stevie Nicks?
Yeah, Stevie Nicks. I listen to a lot of country music, but I also like a lot of AC/DC. You know, I listen to
you have to.
almost everything. You know.
You have to have that. Those like kind of like rock influence. I don't know. You don't have to, but I mean, you know. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but I also really love Adele and Norah Jones and.
Those are good influences, especially Norah Jones and like Alicia Keys. You know what? I haven't heard Alicia Keys. I haven't heard anything from her. Like, what's is she's still good? Like, she's still alive?
Yeah, she's pretty good. Yeah, she's pretty alive.
Yeah, I just texted her the other day. She's totally fine. Yeah. Alicia. So what? I know you were saying that you started just vocally, right?
Right.
And then how did you transition into like what instruments do you play now, and like how did you transition to them?
I've actually started playing the guitar. I have 2 acoustic guitars and a 12-string guitar, and I just got a bass guitar.
Nice.
And I got a ukulele.
So your fingers are like stone. If I touch them, like I'll cut myself somehow, right?
Just a little bit.
You just do this, and like this fucking breaks and just goes crazy. So that's cool. Like so guitar. Like do you have any like keyboards or?
I have a piano. I'm barely starting to learn how to play.
Oh, that's good.
Though.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just like stick with one. You kind of,
Right,
it's like a tattoo, man. You can't have just one and be like, oh, I want to play this now.
Keep growing.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we touched upon like how you were at a very early age you started composing music. How many originals? I don't know, like since from 7 to I guess now. How many originals do you have from that span?
I don't really have a lot of originals with my guitar. I maybe have like about 6 or 7, but when it comes to my hip hop and rapping and R&B kind of things like that, I have about like 10, 12 songs.
So it's like you sing and rap.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So like it's 2. You see, guys, like watch out. You keep it. Book either or, man. You'd be like, you know what? You don't want to sing or maybe you want to rap.
I got you.
Yeah, that's fine. So that's pretty cool. So you have 7 with guitar and singing and stuff like that, and you have about 10 in the hip hop.
Right.
What are your hip hop influences? I didn't ask about that.
Hip hop influences. I love Fora. Fora is honestly. When I started listening to his music, I really found my voice for rapping. I always wanted to rap. I thought that was so awesome, and I didn't have the confidence when I was spitting the words. Yeah. And when I started listening to his music, I heard just the emotion and just the passion that he had when he was saying everything, and I kind of it rubbed off on me.
Yeah. I tried rapping once.
Yeah.
It was like Vanilla Ice was my influence.
Oh.
Not really. um, what's your writing process? Now that you mentioned that you do like you're singing and you're music composing and then you do your hip hop. What's the writing process for this one, and then like how do they differ?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I guess because I've been writing for so long, I could write in different ways. I'll listen to a beat and I could make a whole different song to that same beat, you know?
And like where do the beats come from? It just
I honestly search all of my beats on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, there's actually one of my songs on my SoundCloud called Love is Pain.
Okay.
And it's a really beautiful beat, and I just created the whole song to that beat.
Right.
Just by listening to it, connecting with it, feeling it. But then I've also written poems and I've made them into songs. So it's very different. Sometimes I'll look for a song that'll sound like this, or I'll write something with my guitar if I don't find anything that I like, that I know I have to make on my own.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'll also just be playing some rhythm on my guitar and I'm like, oh my gosh, so then I'll just start singing along to it.
That's cool because it's versatile because
Right.
like let's just say like you're playing something on guitar and like the lyrics aren't really like meshing with song. You're like, well, these lyrics are cool though. Like I could use it in my hip hop.
Exactly.
Or vice versa. Like oh, these lyrics are cool, but like I don't know. Like I think I feel like I need to sing or something.
Exactly.
So that's pretty cool. It's versatile and it makes sense. Have you recorded anywhere? Like, have you gone to a studio?
Yes, actually I have a producer. He's Leo with Frontline Records, and I've been recording with him for about a whole year now. Yeah, and before
Expensive.
that,
It sounds expensive.
no, like not too much, you know. The people he believes in, he doesn't really charge too much.
Oh, sweet.
You know?
All right.
He's really all about the love of music. So
Right.
that's why me and him connected very well. But
That's
before
good.
that, I started recording with this group that I was a part of called The Lucid Kind.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was something that I was a part of straight out of high school. So as soon as I graduated high school, I linked up with these kids, and they were really awesome people. And we connected right away. The first day that we met each other, we recorded a song together.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool sometimes? Like
Yeah.
you just like you go part of like a group and you're like automatically you click and like boom, like it happens. You're like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool. Did you stay away from the marijuanas? I'm just kidding.
Okay, well, not really question.
So like, have you been recording all this time? Like, is there any music that's gonna be like is already out or is it still in the process? Or?
Yeah, you know, I have a lot of music on my SoundCloud, and I'm actually gonna be releasing a mixtape really soon as well.
Is that for the hip hop or?
Yeah, that'll be hip hop.
Just hip hop.
Hip hop, well.
You're like, I'll mix them somehow, man.
Bryson Tiller, Janae Aiko kind of fell to it too,
Right.
some different songs, and like Mac Miller a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, just a lot of different
Elements.
flavors.
Yeah, flavors. Like, that's a good word too. And you can find them right here on SoundCloud. Like, point at it. It's cool. There you go, right there. Anyway, that's cool. Like, have you played anywhere like already? Like when it comes to hip hop or your singing or?
Yeah. Well, when I went to play at the North Mesa Music Hall, I was actually feeling a little intimidated because a lot of people were doing a lot of trappy and really hardcore hip hop kind of music, and the first song that I was opening with was like an acoustic, super soft, super slow song.
Yeah, and we would be like, where do people get tomatoes? Like, why do people bring tomatoes to shows? Wow.
No, I mean, I caught everybody off guard, and then everybody ended up loving it.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, sometimes it happens, you're just like, oh man, like this song's gonna suck. And like, it's not like you're trying to be negative, you're just like, you kind of feel the room, you feel the vibe, and you're just like, But then you do it anyway, you're like, oh shit, that's crazy. Like, you're surprised, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What other places have you played other than the Mesa Music Hall?
At the Lowbrow, I actually did an acoustic set.
Oh, nice.
And I actually put it on Facebook Live, so it's on my Facebook profile too.
There's another Facebook, here you go, see.
Where is
You could touch it, it's fine, it's perfectly fine. Okay.
Stop it.
Yeah, just have it a little bit. That's pretty cool, man. Like, is there any other venues that you would want to play?
I would like to play anywhere. Oh, you know what? I actually played at Cocoa Bar too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
That was pretty nice. But I don't know. That's a hard question.
But what do you mean? People want to book you, and like you have to tell them like.
Well, just call me. Call me and we'll talk.
Yeah.
I would love to play at Epic. That would be awesome.
Oh, okay.
Tricky Falls.
Of course.
Everywhere.
Nice.
So now you're trying to come back in my life. Well, I gave you 4 years. Said that you wanted to be my wife. Painted a picture so clear. But girl, don't you remember that you fucked up me twice? I can't trust you much, babe. So now it's time to say our goodbyes. There is nothing left here. No more, I can't stand it. No more, too many chances. No more, I can't take it. No more taking me for granted. You did right enough. So won't you just keep going? Won't you keep going? They say you don't realize what you got till it's gone, but you know that it's all that this is. Some things stay broken, yeah, nothing left to do. Some things in the world you cannot fix, and there's nothing left to do. No more, I can't stand it. No more, too many chances. No more, I can't take it. No more taking me for granted. You didn't try enough. So won't you just keep on? Won't you keep going? Won't you get up? Get up.
All right. So now that we discovered that you do hip hop and you're singing, how long do your sets usually last when it comes to like either or?
Well, the longest set that I've done playing acoustic music, all my acoustic stuff, was about 30 minutes, but I think I could probably go about 40 minutes.
That's 30 minutes is usually standard.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
And then with my hip hop stuff, I actually started writing a lot more, so probably a good 30 minutes to
Yeah, as well.
40, 45
Because
minutes.
is it the same like song? 'Cause I know you said it's 7 over here and you had 10 over here. Is it kind of faster stuff or like how does that?
Oh yeah, some of it is pretty fast actually. Sometimes I surprise myself because I'm like, oh, but
You're like, hey,
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
yeah, the little tongue twisters and but yeah. Well, I mean, I guess you're like standard, like 2.5 to 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So you're a solo artist, right? I guess as of now, when it comes to like your singing, like, do you have any plans of like getting like a backing band at any point?
Yeah, that would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Especially because I love writing all kinds of music. So if I were to be able to perform that kind of music with the whole band, that would be super awesome.
Right? Yeah. Like I think Cool J did like MTV Unplugged, and they had like all the stuff that like a synthesizer would do like with an actual band.
Exactly.
Came out pretty bad.
Yeah, it sounds so awesome. That's like my favorite part of MTV.
MTV play videos? What? It's crazy. Well, since when? So like you would want a band like for your songwriting and your hip hop, or like how?
Well, either way, it's still my music, so it's still just, I I don't know. I would be able to do either or. I mean, right now I'm actually starting to learn a lot of the songs that I have on beats on my guitar.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, so
yeah. You just kind of you have an ear for it and stuff.
Yeah, just I mean, because you should be able to play different versions of your song, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because the thing is like if you just kind of stay at the place, you're kind of stagnant and like you're not really growing.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why like you get bored and you learn another instrument.
Mm-hmm.
What's more difficult and you know like I'm saying I keep on going back to the whole like hip hop and singing or whatever, but what do you think is more difficult like composing music or like writing lyrics for the hip hop or writing lyrics for this like song? Like how do you we touched on it a little like how this doesn't fit right, let's go ahead and put it over here or vice versa, like how what's more difficult?
Well, I mean it's kind of hard, you know, because it can get a little hard when you're trying to figure out what chord you would rather use for the song. But then I kind of feel like the lyrics maybe because you have to make sure that everything goes well, you know, like you have to make sure that
everything flows and
flowing is very, but
it could be either or, it could be just kind of way.
Could definitely.
Who would you like when it comes to like the hip hop, like who would you go like toe to toe like in a cipher? Who would you think?
Oh, that's kind of hard. I'm trying to think.
Like, do you just go easy and just be like, or like, do you want to like, like challenge yourself and go?
I would rather challenge myself.
Well, up against Eminem and be like,
against Eminem, oh my lord.
But anybody, it could be anybody.
I guess Lil Wayne.
Yeah. That's easy though.
Let's do it though.
Oh, that's not challenging at all.
Bring it.
That's not challenging at all.
Bring a challenge, eh?
All right, we've already come to everybody's favorite portion of the Metal Shelf Vlogs, which is the rapid fire questions. And there's a sound check. But I want to ask you a few questions. And just whatever comes to your mind. All right.
Okay.
Mustache or no mustache?
Mustache.
Well, okay, whatever. If you could get, when you get famous, if you could like bone anybody, like straight, like who would it be?
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, nice. That's a very cool answer. What's the best type of beer?
Best type of beer?
Yeah.
I like Big Blue Band.
Oh, nice. I've never heard of that one.
It's like a blueberry.
Yeah, but it's a wrong answer though. It's a free kind.
Oh.
Like free beer is always the best.
Well, yeah.
Never mind. Anyway, what's your favorite chord and why?
My favorite chord and why? I like the C chord because you could play anything to it.
That's true. You can really hang on to you can just follow anything. I want to know this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you people want to know this. Like, are they real?
Are what real?
Your eyes. No, your
eyebrows.
eyes.
Oh, my eyes are very real.
They're real. They're like brown. They're like honey.
They're like a light brown, like complexion.
All right. That's basically it. That was it. You were worrying about nothing.
Yeah, I was kind of nervous.
I know, right? I made it seem like weirdly it really was, but it's
always talking about who I'm kissing. Never saw you were all I wanted, girl. I try my best to make it happy. You were always so damn hard to please. Asked myself what was happening. Started noticing the strangest things. Couldn't believe it, but now I see. I saw the changes that you were making. Damage is done, now we can't change anything. As a broken reflection of you and me, I'm just trying to do. But girl, you got the keys. Tried my best to run, but you never let me leave. Hold me down so low that I cannot keep breathing. I am going crazy. Look at what you've done to me. Oh, look at what you've done to me. So it's true. If this life I've never been one in your eyes, I've never been the truth of your soul. Every time was a broken mirror. Was a broken mirror.
I'm pretty sure there's like people that you kind of like to stick out when it comes to like people that have helped you out, and like people like, you know, kind of like promoted you and like booked you and like recorded you. Like, is there anybody you want to like thank?
Yeah, well, I mean, I call those people my rare roses, right? Because, I mean, they're beautiful and they're always there. So,
Who would you want
that
to?
would be, well, I mean, my friend Chris, she's actually starting to help me promote myself a lot more. And my best friends have always been there to every single show. My mom, number one, you know, without her I wouldn't be here. My sisters too.
Is that how it works? Like
Yeah.
with moms? They
Oh
just-
yeah, that's my mama.
So who else? I know, like you said, you were recorded with people. And,
Yeah, that would be Frontline Records, Elusive Kind, Always Optimistic, Blackness. Yeah.
the list goes on. The list goes on. And we have to thank the Metal Shop.
Of course, the Metal Shop.
Metal Shop Vlogs. So yeah, that's good. Like I appreciate you coming down, like letting us know, and like again, guys, there's you guys have your choice of like singing or hip hop or like both. We'll figure it out. But we have my guest, and thank you for joining
Yeah,
us.
thank you for having me.
And thank you for joining us on another edition of the Metal Shop
you.
Vlogs. And we'll see you next time.
Right.